Hello, how are we diddling? Welcome back to another Uncut Waffle on the road. And in this one we are going to have a chat while I'm on my way to pick up my mother-in-law. I was taking her to one of her groups, community groups that she's involved with. I go with her and yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's a good bit of afternoon's entertainment. There's music and quizzes and things like that, so we enjoy it. Anyway, what do I have to say? Well, it's been a long road for me, with Andy's Man Club, that is. So as you know, July 3 years ago, I started going to Andy's Man Club. The first one I went to was in Leigh. And the week after, I was one of the original ones for the Wigan group, which was based in the come a little bit closer, yes, which is based in the rugby football stadium at Wigan. And then December, not last year, year before, I was one of the ones who helped to open the group at Standish, and I'm getting that opportunity again, because we are opening a new Andy's Man Club in Skelmersdale on Monday, so I won't be at Standish then. Now, I wasn't actually planning on going to the Skelmersdale one. I was wanting to stay at Standish, but one of the facilitators who was going is actually in hospital at the moment, so hopefully he's doing well. It's not for me to talk about on here, so I'm not going to name names or talk about what he's in hospital for, because that would not be right at all. But I went seeing him last Saturday, a couple of days after he went in, and he was in good spirits. He was just a bit frustrated, that's sort of being in there. But yeah, so he can't go. So on Monday night there was talking about it, and I just said, yeah, I'll go, I'll do it. So I'm going over to Skelmersdale. So that's my technically third club that I've opened, even though the first one, Wigan, I wasn't a facilitator there then. It was just a brand new club, and I was one of the original people there. So yeah, it's all got. It's been looking back over the last 2.5 years. You know, from where I was to where I am now, I'm a totally different person. I mean, still get me ups and downs, still have my slips. I'm not making any allusion to Andy's Man Club being a cure for all mental health. It just, you know, it's a good tool to have in your arsenal. But, you know, when I do feel low, I've got someone to talk to. And I've got to do my empathy counselling on a Wednesday, Andy's Man Club on the Monday, and yeah, so it's helping me keep going. It's helping me keep going. So I don't think I'm on my own, and when I do get locked inside my own head, I can do something about it. So all you can want, really. Yeah, so this is what's happening with me at the moment. Looking forward to opening a new group. We are doing a awareness stand in Skelmersdale, and I can't remember where it was said. I'm sure it was Asda in Skelmersdale on Sunday. So hopefully, all being well, this new group becomes as popular as the other groups. I can't see why it shouldn't. it's just a case of we're going temporarily anyway. We're getting the group going. Once it's established, we're probably going to be coming back to Standish. Don't know yet. But as I say, I wasn't planning on going to Skelmersdale. I was wanting to stick with Standish. But we'll see how things go. If he comes out of hospital and he feels up to carrying on at Standish, carrying on going to Standish, or whether he wants to go with his original plan of going to Skelmersdale, we'll find out at some point. But all being well, as I say, we get a group that's going to be really good, and you know, it's just a case of get a few months by, and then we can make our decisions as to whether or not we want to stay there or whether we want to go back to Standish. You know, it's one of those things, but so we just need to get it established first. So there we are. That's updates on Andy's Man Club stuff. This part of the video, or that part of the video I've just done, I think I'm going to post on Facebook as well. I'm not going to post the whole thing, I'll just snip that bit out and talk about it. So, mind you, no, I won't. What I'll do is, on the way to the awareness stall on Sunday, I'll do a Facebook Live, and I can talk more about it then. So, what's this thing we're going to... Well, I've talked about that, haven't I? I've said it's going to be... what do you call it? I said it's going to be music and quizzes and things like that. So, I don't need to really go into any more than that. They've not had it for a long time because of situations with the guy who's running it, personal situations. He's not been able to do it, so we haven't had it, but everything's sorted out for him now. So it's a case of he's starting it back up again. So that's going to be good. Hopefully it's going to be similar to how it was. It probably won't be the same, but we will see. We will see. Next thing I want to mention is the car. This particular car, fingers crossed, and I say that reluctantly because I like this car. Jay, I call her because she's blue, and you know I like birds, so it's a blue Jay. Yeah, hopefully she will be finding a new home next month, and I will be getting a new car, a red one this time. And yeah, fingers crossed it will be toward the beginning of the month rather than the end, but we'll see. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but they will email me and let me know, and when I know, I will go and pick her up, and I will do one of these videos on the way back home probably, and tell you about her. This particular one, because of the not necessarily restrictions, but because of the availability, I presume, of cars, or yeah, I would say restrictions. Yeah, I'm going to say restrictions. This one is just a petrol car. It's the lower spec of the two that were available when I got her, because I don't need bells and whistles. I just need a vehicle to get me from point A to point B as comfortably as possible, and with the ability to listen to music while I'm doing so, unless of course I'm doing these videos. And went back hoping to get the same spec, because I didn't want to spend a fortune on the prepayments. Unfortunately for this size car, they've changed. The just the petrol one is not available anymore. It's not available to get. It's the new hybrid that they've started. They did have a hybrid when I was doing this, but you had to charge it from one of the charge points. This particular one is a self-charging hybrid, so as you're driving it charges the battery. When you're going below a certain speed it uses the battery. When you're going above a certain speed it uses petrol. I presume that's how it works. I'm not a petrol head, I don't know, but it's the top spec, and we've had to pay quite a bit to get this particular car. See how it goes. I've never driven a hybrid before, never driven any form of electric car before. It's either been diesel or petrol that I've driven, so it's going to be my first experience with that. It's going to be my first experience with the top range. No, it's not, because some of the cars I've had in the past have been the top range ones because they've been done as an offer with Multibility, and it was no upfront payment, which would be nice. I got a Citroen C4 in the top spec a number of years ago. That was a lovely car. It was a diesel, and it went for miles. It didn't half shift. The only thing wrong with it is the shape of the doors. Everybody getting into the car banged their head. Everybody. I got used to it after a while, but everybody over the height of 5 foot, we'll put it that way, banged their head when they were getting into the car. So that was the one drawback with it. Other than that, I love the car. We went up to Scotland in it. I put my dad on the insurance for the time I was there. He was unsure about it, with it being a diesel, and it didn't half shift. It was up and down the side of the hills and everywhere, and he actually ended up liking the car within a few days of being in Scotland. So yeah, what can I say? But yeah, that was the only other top spec car I've had, and yeah, I'm interested to see what this one's like. I don't know what all the specs are. I've not gone into it because I'm not really interested, to be honest. Ali's more interested in it than I am, but yeah, I will find things out as I'm going, and I usually do. I've actually found out over the past couple of weeks that this car has a sports mode as well as a drive mode. It actually says on the gear thing, it's an automatic, so we have at the top reverse, then neutral, then park, and then D/S, and I've not noticed it. And if it's in D, you press a little button on the side of the gear stick, pull it back once, and it takes it into S, which is sports mode. I didn't know. Every now and again it felt as though the gears were struggling, and I wasn't sure what it was. I must have put it into sports mode and not realised. It's weird. Every time I'm about to give a car back on Multibility, I find something new the month before, and I'd had the car 3 years. It's great. I love it because it comes as a pleasant surprise that I found something out even after all this time. But it's just, in this situation, just as I said, I'm not interested in mechanics, I'm not interested in cars, I'm just wanting to get from point A to point B. I mean, we go for smaller cars. If I go for a smaller car, I'm in pain when I get there. So I've got this size car, I'm fine, I can drive this all day, no problem. Well, saying that, no problem with pain, let's put it that way. Tiredness, yes. Pain, no. Well, I'm always in pain, but it doesn't make me worse, let's put it that way. Whereas I've had cars in the past, courtesy cars and things like that, when it's had to go in for something, and they've been smaller cars, and I've been in agony after about half an hour of driving, and that's not good. I don't like that. I want to be able lot of the joy, some of the joy has been taken out of driving with all the blooming idiots on the road who just don't understand, stopping distances and safe, leaving space for a bit of safety, and the other idiots who just pull out in front of you without even looking, and idiots riding bicycles who just don't give a stuff what's happening on the road and they expect you to stop for them. It's when I say that, they do something that they shouldn't do, like make just a sudden movement as you're about to overtake them, and they swerve out in front of you for no apparent reason, or just change direction for no apparent reason. And it's, I've had one who just riding down the road in front of me, and all of a sudden he just decided to do a circle in the road and carry on. Causing me. I thought he was turning. I thought he was turning around to go back, and he didn't, and he ran into the side of the car. Just idiots on the road all the time. Annoys me. But as long as I keep my distance, it's something you've got to learn, you've got to experience, and you've got to make sure that your eyes are all over the place and you're not just focused right on the front of the car, and that's it. Your peripheral vision has to work as well. You've got to be looking around, making sure that you're safe. Keep a bit of space between you and the car in front. If you see a car if you see something like in this, I've got a nice right hand corner now. If I'd have seen a buzz or something coming around that way, I'd have stopped back there and let him come past, because it's hard enough trying to get around these roads because they're windy and trees on the side. So I'm always looking in front and to one side to try and minimise any issues. Luckily now there's a bus coming towards me, but we're on a straight, so that's fine. Sorry, I'm preaching, I shouldn't be. This is not Ashley Neal's channel, it's mine. So as I say, some of the enjoyment's gone out of driving for me because of all the idiots that's on the road, but I still love it. I still enjoy it. I've got plans for when we get the new car. There are days out that I want to take Ali, and I want to go visiting places. Now we don't have any pets to look after, and we're not tied to home. I want to be able to visit places. Oh lovely, it started to rain, just what I needed. But yep, we are right by my mother-in-law's now. We'll be turning into a street in a matter of seconds. So all that's left for me to say really, before I actually pull into a street, is that I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to leave any messages or anything, then please feel free to do so. I'm just going to be reversing into a drive now, then I can get safely in the car. One must have thought I was trying to drive onto the lawn of the garden of the house in front, but I'm just reversing into here. So there we are, I'm here. It's the end of the video, so until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.